The Toronto International Film Festival boasts hundreds of movies. Some will go on to win awards, while others might continue on the festival circuit before being released theatrically or on streaming. As far as TIFF's slate, there was a variety of films ranging from clever, delightfully tense, and heartwarming indie features to highly anticipated studio films. In addition to the Venice International Film Festival and Telluride, TIFF helps to kickstart award season, with plenty of films and performances getting early buzz that may just last through the Oscars in 2026. Last year, movies that screened at TIFF, like Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Honora, which won Best Picture, received several Oscar nominations. Whether or not some of the films will receive awards consideration, TIFF is a hub for some of the best and most engaging films of the year. From the touching highs of Brendan Fraser's Rental Family to the dark comedy of Saoirse Ronan's Bad Apples, TIFF screened some of the most emotional, funny, and thought-provoking films. With so many movies to choose from, we rank the top 10 films the Screen Rant team saw at the festival. Header. Tessa Thompson standing between Tom Bateman and Nicholas Pinnock in Header. Going into this year's festival, Nia DaCosta's Header was one of the most highly anticipated titles, and it certainly lives up to expectations. Anchored by a mesmerizing performance from Tessa Thompson as a bored housewife looking to cause some chaos, the new film updates the Henrik Ibsen play for today, setting it in 1950s England and adding a queer angle to the story. Its slow-burn nature might not be for everyone, but as it reaches a boil, it is impossible to look away from. Further enhanced by the gorgeous production design and costuming, as well as the seductive score, Header is a decadent feast. Rachel Labonte. The Testament of Anne Lee. The Testament of Anne Lee, 1. I truly don't know that I've ever seen another film like this. Mona Fastvold's striking work stars Amanda Seyfried as Anne Lee, the founding leader of the Shaker movement, a branch of the Quakers named for their ecstatic song and dance way of worshipping. Fastvold's film is also a musical, using Shaker hymns as the basis for its songs. These are accompanied by stunning choreographic work that is as primal as Seyfried's performance, bodies used to convey a religious fervor that is both frightening and enrapturing. Shot on 70mm, The Testament of Anne Lee is also gorgeous to look at and, as Anne and her followers leave the UK for the New World, the tapestry Fastvold weaves expands in illuminating ways that make The Testament of Anne Lee one of the most memorable of the year so far. Graham Gutman. Roofman. Jeffrey Manchester, Channing Tatum, being flirty with Lee Wainscott, Kirsten Dunst, in Roofman. Image via Paramount Pictures. True stories get turned into movies all the time, but they're rarely so outlandish that they almost seem too unrealistic for the big screen. Such is the case with Roofman, Derek Cianfrance's in-depth exploration of the titular real-life thief who robbed multiple McDonald's restaurants, escaped from prison, and lived in a Toys R Us for months. Jeffrey Manchester's story features a number of twists and turns, and Cianfrance depicts it all faithfully. Even with the incredible story, though, Roofman truly shines thanks to Channing Tatum's incredible lead performance. Dipping into both comedy and drama, Tatum reminds us that he's far more than a pretty face, and we should all be very excited whenever he takes on an interesting role like this one. Rachel Labonte. Poetic License. Andrew Barth Feldman and Cooper Hoffman and Leslie Mann walking and talking on a college campus in Poetic License. This year's TIFF featured a number of actors making their directorial debuts, and while many of them were strong efforts, such as Aziz Ansari's Good Fortune and James McAvoy's California Schemin', the clear standout was Maud Apatow's Poetic License. The Euphoria star cements herself as a filmmaker to watch, displaying a strong confidence behind the camera and a knack for heartfelt comedy. With her mother Leslie Mann giving a brilliantly developed performance as a soon-to-be empty nester auditing a college class, Poetic License is earnest, personal, and brimming with laughs. Andrew Barth Feldman and Cooper Hoffman are equally excellent as the boys who become enamored with Mann, their natural chemistry making their dynamic one of the highlights of the movie. Rachel Labonte. Maddie's Secret. Jake holds Maddie in a mirror in Maddie's Secret. It's no secret that John Early is a comedic genius. But what his directorial debut slyly reveals, Early is also an emotional storyteller, using the harsh reality of his character's eating disorder to tell a bravely moving story about recovery. In the wrong hands, Maddie's Secret could easily have been an entirely different, lesser film, but Early so wholly commits to the world he builds, as does the rest of his all-star cast, that you leave Maddie's Secret both genuinely moved and still laughing at the film's memorable gags. Graham Gutman. The Christophers. Michaela Coel looks toward Ian McKellen, who stands in a doorway, in The Christophers. A delightful and heartfelt look at the subjective importance of art, The Christophers is a quick-witted two-hander whose leads breathe life into every moment. Michaela Coel has a magnetic presence that offers a grounding response to the manic energy on display in all of Ian McKellen's scenes. While it could easily play as a generic mentor-mentee story, Steven Soderbergh's framing is unique and fresh, even as it suggests the fictional artist it's depicting is no longer either. Tatiana Hollander. Rental Family. Brendan Fraser smiling at a baby in Rental Family. Directed by Hikari, Rental Family will leave you breathless with its gorgeous storytelling and heart-rending meditation on loneliness and the need for human connection. Brendan Fraser leads a strong cast delivering nuanced, heartbreaking performances that will tug on your heartstrings in a way that stays with you. It offers a gentle approach to themes that have been covered by a myriad of films before. Here, Hikari crafts an intimate story that effectively brings a tender, complex look at humanity to the screen. May Abdulbaki. No Other Choice. Mansu holds a potted plant over the edge of the building in No Other Choice. Master filmmaker Park Chan-wook's latest work already has a pitch-perfect concept. When a man gets fired from his job at a paper company after 25 years, he decides to murder the competition when applying for a new position. Add to that Park's stunning visual language and off-kilter comedy, and you've got the perfect recipe. No Other Choice is a stunning work from a director at the peak of his powers, frightening in its commentary on late-stage capitalism and even more hysterical because of it. It'll be difficult to find another film this year that is as stunning visually as this one, and the fact that Park brings it all home with a twisty story that also has time to indict the nuclear family, masculinity, and the workplace makes it all the more delicious. Graham Gutman.